Okay, we're back in the real world. I should have taken some time to cool down. We're back to Amani. We need to visit Baba, and we have the optional objective of exploring the house.
Baba always jumped around in his writing. He'd start with one, then finish another, always going with whatever ideas came to him. He let me read a few of his finished manuscripts, but only the finished ones. I'd never seen half of this before. I'm going to read them. It doesn't matter if they're unfinished. For the time he was writing, he still had something to say. They're still a part of him.
Okay. Is it the
Baba
same?
always jumped around in his writing.
And can I not skip past it?
Then finish
Please. Just no, I don't want to re-listen to this. Always going with whatever
ideas came to him. He let me read a few of his finished manuscripts, but only the finished ones. I'd never seen half of this before. I'm going to read them. It doesn't matter if they're unfinished. For the time he was writing, he still had something to say. They're still a part of him.
Don't let the player re-click on something if they've already done it.
Baba's books. So many genres and stories that they have their own room in our house. Mama wanted to donate the older ones, but Baba wouldn't let her. He was always in the middle of reading them, he said. I think I'll read my way through his collection. No time better than the present, right? Baba would think so. Yeah, he really would.
Because now, I feel so bad now that I'm so aggravated in this one because of the last episode. But I can't take a break in between because the longer I wait, the hotter it's going to get, and I want to finish the game today. And I don't know how hot it's supposed to get today. I think 104. It's now 80. It's gone up 3 degrees. It's freaking climbing quickly. Wow. So yeah, I want to finish the game, so I have to keep playing, but I'm still so pissed from beating a boss fight and then having to do that stupid running segment. I can go upstairs. I don't know where Baba is, so I don't want to accidentally go to Baba.
Mama's Nakshi. Baba wanted me to pick something special to celebrate. I'm going to be a big brother. I just hope I can live up to the challenge. She won't know Baba. But that doesn't mean I can't introduce her to him through his stories. The world he loves. The people he values.
I'm gonna assume he's at a grave. Okay. So I'm probably safe to go upstairs. There's my bedroom. There's a playroom.
My old playroom. It'll have to change soon. We'll have the little one here, and she'll need a room. But for now, it's like a time capsule. A really nostalgic one.
Not to insult people and the way they do children, but this kid's like a full-grown adult-ish, late teens, and they're having a new kid. I've never understood that. Like, having children that are that far apart. But it doesn't matter, I guess. If you want to still have children when your youngest, or your firstborn is in their 30s. He's not in his 30s, but he's still kind of old.
So many good memories with these bin bags. Also, the most comfortable thing I've ever sat on. Mama and Baba found them in the local market and thought they were perfect for the playroom. Baba would insist on sitting on the little one to tell me his favorite myths and legends. He looked comically large, like some kind of giant. I never got tired of those evenings. Sitting in the massive beanbag with a cup of hot chocolate, listening to my Baba.
And it unintentionally looks like a penis. Yeah, I had to ruin.
My old paintings, they're really something. It's like looking at a different version of myself, a more naive one. Years later, I found out that Mama used to come fix them up in the night. I was shocked. So all those times I'd wake up and say, wow, what a perfect elephant I drew, were all a lie. Imagine. I leave the art to Mama these days. But it did teach me a lot about making things right.
Honestly, that's kind of fucked up. Your mom didn't like your drawings, so she would sneak in at night and change them? Alright.
My old Yumbo dolls. Baba would buy me one every single year. A Yumbo for my little Yumbo, he would say. Honestly, I never liked them. But I didn't know how to say that. He looked so happy every time he bought me a new one. It's all right. Love them or hate them. Baba's little grin made it all worth it. Come to think of it, I think he knew I didn't like them.
They look adorable. How do I leave here?
Mama's gonna say this is a mess. I should probably tidy it up at some point. I mean, looks fine to me.
This room's friggin' big.
Okovu, the city of the future. I could have just made a volcano, but Baba dared me to do better. To really think about my project. I wanted to make something people would want, what they need. A better future, sustainable, powerful. Maybe one day I can make it a reality. Really. I'd sell my plans to Pamoja Corp and buy Mama a beautiful home in the country. She'd love that.
Okay. That frickin' instrument back there, but I can't interact with that.
Oh, the griot lamp. So weird. Why did Baba think I'd want one of these?
Fact! The giraffe only sleeps for around 30 minutes a night. That must be how parents feel.
Okay.
Mama and Baba's bedroom. It feels empty. Mama's new painting. It's a lot darker than her usual work. Mama always said you create art with your feelings as the palette. And I could see it all right here, her heart on the canvas. But Mama is Mama. Even when she's grieving, her real self can't help but come out. Right there, a glimmer of light. I wish I could build a time machine and take Mama back to this day. She always said it flew by so quickly. She and Baba didn't even get any of their own cake.
How do you not get your own cake at your own wedding? So there's two of the statues. The fuck is that?
Little Ozzy. Bibi Ngina bought this in the hospital shop the day I was born. I'm surprised it's still in good shape. Bibi called it my guardian spirit. She said in the ancient times, griot bats like these would protect the pure of heart. I miss her a lot. But, in a way, I'm glad she was never around to see how things turned out with Baba. That would have broken her. It was scary for me, his child, but I can't imagine Baba's own mother.
Okay. Right there below my feet is the second boss. So a lot of the assets are reused. And yes, I am noticing that OBS is still, like, not claiming it cannot handle this. I'm just walking back and forth. There's not much going on the screen. And it's freaking the fuck out. So there's my sun and my moon mask. They're superheroes. That's Baba. Okay.
Baba's favorite painting. Not Mama's, though. She thought it didn't look good hanging in the hall. Like clockwork, Mama would glance at the painting and Baba would smirk. I always thought it was funny. Amani, our home. Baba and I love it here. Mama, she does, but in her own way. A country girl through and through. Thinking about it, I don't know if Mama was ever truly happy being here. I think she misses the calm of nature. But me, I can't see myself anywhere else. I belong here, in the beating drum at the center of the world.
So my mom is just like the other mom, except she stayed. And, like, she stayed with her child as a part of their life. This kid, the mom from the story, left. Oh, there's the first boss. Can we find the third boss? Before I move on, can we find all three of the bosses as statues? Because we've seen that elephant before. Is that? Oh, that is. It's right there on that thing. Okay. The only thing left is to find Baba. There's also still one more chapter. Unless this is chapter 4, which I can't check. Tobo OBS doesn't fuck around.
The book wasn't finished. He didn't finish it. He couldn't finish it. When I said I wasn't ready, I know he is gone. It's just, I don't think I'm ready to. I mean, the world continues to spin, but there is a part of me that feels this wasn't supposed to happen. This wasn't how the story should have ended. It wasn't supposed to end this way. I don't. I can't. I feel so lost.
When we found out we were having you, we were terrified. We read all the books, spoke to all our family, our friends. But how can you be prepared for a child before you have even met them? Oh, we felt lost to Zuberi. But then, your Baba turned to me and I will never forget it. He turned and said, every story begins at the end of another. I looked at him. This man has lost all sense. This is what I thought. But in what he said, it comforted me. I understood a little more. Every story begins at the end of another.
continue the book. So I'm gonna finish writing it. Nice if I could run.
It is done. The three great spirits sought and healed. The promise fulfilled. We must return to Patakatifu. We must go to the realm of the dead.
Yes.
Whenever you are ready, ZAU.